They don't understand the numbers. They don't understand business, but they think they do. Sometimes people can be so ridiculous, it's not even funny. You know, I make videos talking about treating automotive technicians better and making sure they get more pay and more benefits, and they come into the comment thread and they complain about that. And the same people who complain and say that we're not paid enough, we don't earn enough money, we don't get enough benefits, will come into the comments of another video, and you know what they say in that one? You can't charge clients more. That's ripping people off. Well, which is it? Right? You see, many of them will come into the comments and they'll say, well, we used to earn 50%. Well, by the time you pay the taxes, by the time that you figure in the cost of employment and you figure out all the insurance and all the other things, they are paid 50%, okay? Especially if you offer benefits and things like that. Just because it's not on their paycheck doesn't mean they don't get it. It's called an invisible paycheck. Carm did a great episode on it. Go look it up. You got to understand how much money goes into having an employee. Look at what's wrong with our industry today is a lot of technicians thought that they knew how to run businesses, so they went and they started businesses because clearly the owners of these shops don't know what they're doing. They're taking advantage of people. They're doing people wrong. And then they go start their own shops, and guess what? They're the ones who aren't treating their technicians well. It's because they don't understand business. And I don't mean this as disrespect. That's not where I'm coming from with this. My point is that we have so many people who get out there and voice their opinions because they don't understand the numbers. They don't understand business, but they think they do. And you see, the sad thing is a lot of people say, oh, those are just Facebook commenters, man. You can't let them get to you. You can't let it eat you up. No, you see, that's the problem is they're not. Because these are the people who are going out and starting businesses and making our entire industry look bad and getting us into the situation that we're in. Now listen, there are some brilliant operators out there. Brilliant operators who know how to manipulate, maneuver, and make the numbers do what they need them to do. And they can be very aggressive. They can make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month with a business, okay? And those are the ones who absolutely are taking advantage of their people in many different ways. Those are the ones who are taking advantage of the clients because they're not using clear and transparent business practices. Those are the ones you got to worry about. But see, these technicians, they get it backwards. They always think it's the man who's out to get them. They never took time to understand how a business works. They never took time to understand how finances work. They never took time to know any of this. Instead, they got mad about it, and they get into the comment section of different videos, not just mine, other people's too, and they talk smack about the people and about the concepts that everybody's trying to utilize to fix the problem. And they don't realize they're shooting themselves in the foot. They don't realize that they're causing more problems than they are developing solutions. And so my message to them is this: start being part of the solution. Start having a dialogue back and forth instead of just complaining, whining, crying, defending your ridiculous actions, saying it's okay to act the way you do because of this one thing that happened. No, we're adults, okay? We're grown adults. We can't just act however we want to act. We can't just say whatever we want to say and not expect there to be consequences. That, my friends, is ignorance. Ignorance at its finest. If you believe that you can say whatever you want and there won't be a consequence. I've seen some commenters, not in my videos, but I've seen some commenters trash talking their shop owner, and then their shop owner saw it, and those people were looking for jobs. Now, I don't personally think that's right, okay? I want to be clear about that. I don't think it's right that we kind of take the ability for our people to have free speech away. We surf around the internet looking for them to say something bad about us. And I work really hard to make sure that my team knows I'm doing the very best I can to take care of them. So, you know, I hope they don't feel like I'm one of those people. But the reality is you do have the right to free speech. But you don't have the right of freedom from consequence of what you say. So that's just my personal opinion, y'all.